All right, this is the first one we've got. We've got some commercial properties. It's not the bottom floor, it's the top floor up here behind me. We do clean the bottom ones, but only when asked. It's a boxing club, and we do the business above every month. So it's all these top windows all the way along here. Bottom ones when we do the boxing club. While I'm doing that, look, Sophie's putting out my kit for me. I'll be using my 18-foot pole. My son, Matthew, he's getting his kit set out, so 18-foot pole as well from the van. We've got all these top windows up here to do, and then we've got some around the side as well. So we've got these three here for Matthew. It's a port area, it's got lots of warehouses, and in the summer they are full of seagulls. So the winter's pretty cool, but when the warmer months gets here and the seagulls all come back, there are tons of them, and these windows have some very large big splatters of bird's mess, and probably about 4 to 6 per window. Right, that's the first job done. We've got 17 jobs booked in for the day. However, we've had 6 skips, so it's pushed it down to 11. Yeah, the 45 litre trolley, when we try and turn it on, nothing's happening. So I've got to find out if there's a problem with the battery, or it just, something went wrong where it wasn't getting charged for whatever reason. So here's the backup, the gardener's backpack on the sack barra. Makes life easier rather than carting it around all day. So thank God we got that. Right, 2 cleans down. That was the second one. It's a bungalow with windows and Velux windows. And like we said, we've got the problem with the trolley, but we've got the good old gardener's backpack. Okay, it's houses 3 and 4 done. They're just side by side behind me. Sorry, sun's out. This is glorious. Yeah, so it's handy to have 2 side by side. Bit of travelling though to get there. However, just one thing I wanted to say is, even though I'm water-fed pole, we've had to use a ladder on one of the houses to get up onto a flat roof. Now I know some people probably will think, because of water-fed pole, I ain't going to go up any ladders. However, I just wanted to cover, for me, doing that one particular house where I've had to use a ladder to get to a window and part of the conservatory roof that are clean, has got me the next door neighbour, and also it got me their business. So when you clean one customer, you never know where it leads really. I know some people though have to be careful because for whatever reason they are unable to use ladders or wish to not use them. That's your call, but I would have missed out on 2 houses and a business basically. Okay, here's another business one we've got, commercial. We're in an industrial estate. I've got another commercial one after this one. This is from a customer of mine, and then he asked me to do his business and also clean a member of his family, his daughter. So like I said, you go and do one clean and it leads to other work. So Matthew here is going to be doing the tops, as you can probably work out, and Sophie using the gardener's backpack, because the problems we've got with the trolley, is going to start doing all these lower ones, and I'm going to make a start on the front and the top windows on the other side. All right, let's crack on. Okay, it's this one down, so I've lost count. I think it's the 5th one. Now moving on to the 6th one, which is another commercial job. Okay, there's all low level windows down the side here, and then we come to here, we've got some tops and bottom windows. Matthew's starting doing all the tops. Sophie, she'll do all the bottoms. She's going to be using my hoses and poles. Here's Matthew doing the tops up here. And then this is the greenhouse into the main entrance, the greenhouse as they call it, because obviously it gets really hot in here during the summer. So you can imagine cleaning the inside windows here. And what I use is, as you can probably make out, is, I don't know if you can see it in there, that's my big ladder anyway. So again, just because I'm water-fed pole doesn't mean so I use ladders. I need them for sure. It needs the outside windows. I've just got a handful on this side. And underneath here, got a couple of windows. One up the top. Okay, on this commercial property, there's some windows I clean on the insides. It's like, they call it the greenhouse. And it's a bit like a big greenhouse, to be honest. It's the main entrance. But because of the sun, it's hard to clean trad, especially in summer, because the windows dry so quick, because you can't obviously use as much water on the insides as do the outsides. So what we do is we use this stuff bright. It's absolutely brilliant. Put it in a spray trigger bottle so you can squirt You can get up to decent height with it as well. I'm going to use 2 cloths. What I'd use as a seal cloth is what I'm going to use for the initial scrubbing of the windows and the frames. And then what I use is a detail cloth when I'm treading, because it's really fine microfiber cloth. I use that to polish off the windows. This stuff is brilliant, works in direct sunlight as well, and doesn't give you any smears. Top recommendation, that's what I would use. It's good for using UPVC as well in your fridges and goodness knows what, so it's great on all the frameworks as well. Okay, 6 cleans complete, this commercial one done. You saw me doing a bit of the inside as well. Using that bright in this weather is absolutely brilliant. Can't recommend the stuff. At least try it anyway. I know some of you diehard trads. 55 minutes for 3 of us, so we've got 5 left to go. For this house, because we've got wooden windows, what we're going to do is change over to the flocked brush. So it's the orange rectangle ones from X-Line, 26 centimetres. And then this is the front of the house. Me and Sophie are going to start at the front, Matthew's starting around the back. And then we all just make our way towards each other. Okay, and this one here, we've got an orangey roof, 3 windows above it. And then round the back there's some windows and a bifold door. We'll come around the front of the house. We've got some top windows and some lower windows. So me and Sophie are going to start out round the back while Matthew's doing the top windows and the orangey roof. In the summer the roof can take him quite a while. Let's come in the sun. In the summer the roof can take quite a while because of all the bugs and stuff on it, but in the winter the roofs don't tend to be too bad. It is something we do on a regular clean, so it's easy to keep on top of. Okay, so let's just finish this house. Matthew's just finished the orangey roof. Ladders going back up, so again water fed pole, you still need ladders. So that's this one done. Okay, another house here, Matthew and Sophie. Sophie's already starting up here, she's starting on the front. Matthew's going around the back. It's got wooden frames, this house, and a wooden conservatory as well at the back, quite a big one. So again, flock brushes for this house. What I find with the flock brush is it helps look after the paint on the woodwork, so it's good for the customer, and obviously we can get the windows cleaned without getting the blame of wearing all the paint off and then people don't like you. So flock brushes are good, and they're good for leaded windows as well. Okay, last clean of the day, it's bungalow, a few windows, and there's a wooden conservatory at the back. We've done the first clean a couple of months ago, so this is the second clean we've done. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's crack on because it's starting to get dark and the kids want to finish early, so we're just setting up and off we go. So while I'm summing up, Sophie's going to be filling up the van. We've got some hose with a transfer hose and a pump basically, and submersible pump, so it doesn't take long. But basically we did originally have 17 cleans, but we had one move to another day, so we've not lost that month's money, so to speak. So it knocked us down to 16, and then we've had some 6, so it's £130 worth of skips we've had, and 10 cleans we got through today. So I'm sure as it's now 20 to 4, those other 6 cleans could have took us beyond 4 o'clock. I'd have to move it, but to be fair, I'm slowing down trying to work out how to do all this filming and all that malarkey, but it's all going to come together. But yeah, it's a struggle in winter, especially when you've got a lot of work, but there's 3 of us working, so we can cut through it and can speed up. So I'm now going to go and change the resin.